The Olight Prowess is now available in orange, and it looks quite good. I've owned the black version of this flashlight for a little while, so I'm going to be giving you my thoughts about this light as someone who's owned it for a little while at the end of the video. But I wanted to show you the beam shots, its features, go over what's included with it as well. So yeah, we're going to start with the beam shots first. The max output of the front-facing LEDs is 5,000 lumens, and the max output of the rear-facing LEDs is 800 lumens. But we are going to start on the lowest output setting first. This is the 5-lumen moonlight mode, and this has a 20-day runtime. You can already see a good amount of light here on the lowest output setting, and the beam profile becomes pretty apparent. Not too concentrated, not too floody either. We've got low mode of 50 lumens with a 50-hour runtime. Medium mode 300 lumens with a 10-hour runtime. High mode is going to be 1200 lumens, eventually stepping down to 300 lumens. And then turbo, like I mentioned before, is going to be that full 5,000 lumens. It's got a 3-minute runtime. It's able to sustain that for 3 minutes, which is pretty impressive, before stepping down for an additional 140 minutes. Max throw on this is 245 meters. So although it's not a thrower necessarily, it can definitely get light out a good distance. This is the back of my car and a little platform I made it's got a little place for my cooler on the left and a drawer on the right. But anyway, I wanted to show you, I'm going to be attaching one of the included accessories with the Prowess to this little build here, because I think I'm going to keep this flashlight in my car. Basically, this little bracket, it's got some 3M adhesive on the back. Olight also includes hardware, so you can screw this in. There's drywall screws too if you want to put this in the house or something like that. But yeah, basically the holster itself can slide in here, and you can remove the holster entirely or just the light, whatever you need to do. So nice little place to kind of conveniently set the light. In addition to the holster and bracket, another accessory included with the Prowess is this base. And this takes a USB-C cable so that you can charge the flashlight using this base here. So you can set this down, plug in your cable, plop this in. It is magnetic, so you can charge your light like this. Now the Prowess does come with a USB-A to USB-C cable from Olight. It does not come with an MCC or magnetic charging cable that you might be familiar with if you know Olight products that look like this. However, these cables still will and are compatible with the Prowess. But this type of cable is not included. Instead, you get this to charge it. But this works pretty well. So if you do want to set this on a desk and use it as a little place to rest the light, that works pretty well. And if you really want to stick it down, there's a recessed area here on the base, and Olight includes a couple different options for you. If you have a really smooth desk or surface, there is a suction cup option. And yeah, you got some 3M adhesive on the back. You peel it off, put it right here, and then you've got a little suction cup. You can plop this where you need to, have the cable in there, charge it, grab the light when you need to. You can do it that way, or they also have just kind of like a more standard double-sided adhesive. So you can choose whichever one you want to use on the base here. That's totally fine. And then you also might notice this threading here at the bottom. That's standard 1/4 inch threading. That is the most common thread pitch for tripods. So if you have a small or large tripod, you want to put this on here, that works pretty well. This is pretty nice. You could turn this into like a makeshift lantern of sorts, kind of elevate it a little bit when you're using the underside lighting. I can show you what that looks like. Just like so. So pretty cool to have that option as well. Something I want to mention that I think could be good for people to consider if they're thinking about picking this up, just think about the role you need the light for or you'd like it to fill, and then consider the weight of it. I'll say it's a bit heavy of a light. The build quality's there. The head portion is just making this a little bit heavy. Plus it's a 21-700 size light, so there's going to be weight there regardless. But yeah, if you're going to be like backpacking or you want to keep your load lighter, when it comes to that, just something to be aware of is the weight of this thing. It feels pretty substantial. In hand, it feels really great, and obviously, you can live your life how you want to. A lot of people carry heavier things with them. I get all that. But yeah, it's a bit of a heavier light, so I think this thing excels like around a home or in a vehicle. I think that's like where this thing really shines, pun intended. But yeah, that's my one potential consideration just to be aware of, I'd say. That way you don't have any buyer's remorse with this thing. But yeah, let me know if If you have a Prowess, do you like it? Put that in the comments for the community if you don't mind. Are you considering picking one up? Have you been waiting for this orange color? Are you going to try to grab one on this sale or a future sale? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this light. I really like it. I like how it's been done. Props to Olight for, you know, trying to incorporate more USB-C action, and also just the general design of this thing. It's been pulled off really well. The switch feels great. All the features, they work. But in any case, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.